Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Brandon Yanofsky from mywpexpert.com, and today I'm just going to show you how to use FTP to upload files and download files for your WordPress site. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I'm going to go over this in 3 steps. First, we'll talk about getting your FTP program. Then we'll talk about how to get your FTP username and password, and then I'll show you how to actually start accessing your WordPress files. So let's get started and first download your FTP program. I prefer Filezilla, so I'm just going to Google Filezilla, and the address is filezilla-project.org. Just go there, click Download Filezilla Client, and you can use that for both Macs and for PCs. So just go ahead, click that. Then once you download it, which I've already done, I'm just going to open it up. And let's take a look quickly at what it looks like. So this is Filezilla. At the top here you have places for host, for username, password, and port. That's the information we're going to get in a sec, and you get that from your hosting account. Over here on the left, this is your computer itself. So this is where you can access files on your computer. And you can see there's a couple files here that might look kind of strange for you. It's because it's showing you hidden files, but on a Mac there's the applications file, users files. You can go in here, you can go into your documents and everything. Right here is the files that will show up when you log into your hosting account. So this is where you can access all your WordPress files. So when we come back here, you'll see once we log in that you can see all the files here. So now let's go ahead and go and get your FTP access information. So I'm going to use Bluehost. That's what I use for my hosting accounts. If you use something else though, you can easily find what your FTP access information is. All you have to do is Google FTP access and then whatever your host name is. So for instance, if you use DreamHost, you type FTP access DreamHost. But again, I use Bluehost, so I'm going to go to bluehost.com. I'm just going to log into my account. Okay, so logging in now. So I'm going to get my IP address. Just got to scroll down. Again, if you're using another hosting account, you're going to find your IP address a different way. This is only for Bluehost. So here's my IP address. I'm just going to copy that. Go back to Filezilla, and I'm going to paste that under host. Then I'll go back to my dashboard, and I'm just going to click on the FTP accounts file. And here's where I have all my FTP account information. Scroll down to the bottom, and it gives me my login username. So right there, I'm going to go ahead, copy that, get that FTP username, go back to Filezilla. I'm going to paste that into the username area, and I'm going to put my password. And again, for Bluehost, the password is just the password you use to log into your cPanel. And then the port, usually the port is 21. Your hosting account might use something different, but most likely it's 21. So I'll just go ahead, click Quick Connect, and it'll take just a second to log in. So there you go. So there's my there's all my files that are on my hosting account. Yours might look a little bit different. Basically what you want to go to though is where it says www. So you see it right there. So this will take us to the files that are on your main domain. So if it's www.yourdomain.com. In mine I have multiple domains hosted on my account, so that's why you see a couple different files there, such as the mywpexpert and Picture First Learning. So those are my other domains. But if you see below that, I still have the WordPress files from my main domain. So these are all the WordPress files from my main domain. You see the WP admin, WP content. So I'm going to go into one of my subdomains and access the WordPress information there. So I just click on one of these files. So here's my WordPress information for that subdomain. So just a quick pointer, don't touch any of the files except for the WP content file. Now the reason behind that is the WP content file has all the things that make your WordPress site look a certain way, like your theme files. The other files though are what actually allow WordPress to work. So if you change something in there and it makes, like you make a mistake or something, it could, your whole WordPress website could go down. So I highly recommend not going into those files unless you know what you're doing. So for now, just stick with the WP content folder. So we'll go ahead, click in there. And so you can see, you have your plugins files, you have the themes files, the upgrades, when uploads, a couple different files. The main one you probably want to go into is themes. And here you have all your different themes you've installed. I'll go ahead and click on my metric theme, which is one of the StudioPress themes. So here's what mine looks like. I have my style.css file. Yours might look a little bit different, but it might have some of the similar files. Probably has a style.css. I'll go ahead and click on my images. Here are all the images that are part of my theme. Like here's my logo image that I have in my header. Now, what's cool about Filezilla is if you want to upload files from your computer, you just go ahead and find it over here on your computer area. Find the file and just drag it over here to the right. You can go back and forth also. You can take that logo image if you want and put it onto your computer over here. So it's pretty cool. It's just a little drag and drop thing. That's basically it for FTP. If you want, you can get a little more advanced and you can start changing files around. But again, that's for more advanced users. For now, if you want to use this to transfer your blog, if you want to upload images, upload themes, that's what I'd use it for. If you have any questions about anything that we covered, definitely send me an email. It's brandon@mywpexpert.com. You can also go over to my website, mywpexpert.com, and you can schedule an appointment with me to get some one-on-one help. So I look forward to hearing from you, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.